Good morning. How y'all doing? What's new? What's poppin'? You know how I'm doing. Living the dream, baby. Just got out of the ice bath. Feeling like a $1 million. $1 million man with $1 million plan, my friends. You know. You already know. You already know how we be doing. We always be doing good. Mindset, baby. It's all mindset. All right. Getting ready here. Oh, man. We'll let everybody join up here, give them a few minutes, and then we'll break down the plan today. Kind of in a interesting spot right now. In the middle between two pivot points. A little bit to the upside, pivot points on the QQQ and the SPY right now. We are basically opening up right where we closed at yesterday. So not really much, maybe like a very small gap possibly to the upside there, but nothing out of the ordinary, nothing crazy right now. So just kind of getting ready for the market to open up here. It's currently 9:16 a.m. We're ready to party, baby. All right. Do. Ooh, if you guys haven't already hit that like button, don't make me have to ask a million times. One day I would love to just log on, just get on the computer here and just see that there's like 1,000 likes. It'd be like such a nice present, right? Like I'd be like, oh, how nice. How nice. It'd be so nice. It'd be just so nice. It'd be such a nice little surprise. Woo. All right, here we go. We're live. Let's do it. Right now, looking at the charts here, we're looking at the ES, the NASDAQ, like always. You can see the VWAP right now acting as resistance there on the NASDAQ. The ES just pushed above the NASDAQ. We are at 280 right now, 4,280 on the ES here. So remember yesterday we pushed up there to the 43, I think the high was like 43.05 level. We pulled back end of day, and now we've just been kind of basing out here at the 70 level. So just, 4,274 basically basing out there right now. So we'll see how this plays out at open, get some volume on this thing. I'm not really, not going to make any predictions. More so just we're at a spot where we're either going to hold the VWAP here, try to push up at open. We got a pivot point at the 286s, 4,286 here on the ES right now. You can see on the 15-minute chart, getting very tight here on the 15-minute chart, tight. That possible breakout to the upside. So if we get the breakout to the upside, I would say that we would want to push up here towards that pivot point there at the 286s. We had the overnight basically just going sideways overnight. So I don't love, there's no clear trend. The only clear trend right now is that we basically have been holding this 76, 74 level on the ES. So pretty sideways action here overnight. I want to be careful at open that we don't get chopped up, but we'll see. Yesterday was a different story. We had kind of a trend pre-market, we were pushing, something was, stuff was looking a little bit better. But right now, just kind of absolutely going sideways. Pretty much just stuck at that VWAP right now. So just keeping that in mind, right? Like we're keeping that in mind. We know the VWAP's right there. If we look here at the book map right now, on the book map, this is the NASDAQ. That 14,600 level, remember yesterday we pushed up there to that 14,600 level at open. There's a lot of liquidity sitting down there at the 62s right now. So pretty much in between these two big chunks of liquidity. We got the VWAP right there. We got liquidity to the upside, 14,600 and 14,562 to the downside there. So yeah, liquidity pretty much sitting up and down from here. And right now on the ES, kind of a similar setup here as well. 270 liquidity. That's that. I think the low from the overnight is 73. So 73 was the support, 74 level, 75 level support here on the ES right now from the overnight. We'll see if we can push the dollar, kind of pushing up all night long. Right now, sitting at that kind of a pullback zone. I don't think there's any news coming out today. What's the news today? I forgot to look. I saw the news yesterday with Apple. Their new I don't even know what you call it. Goggles, VR goggles, thingamajiggies, something. Not really any news today. No numbers coming out. Nothing important at least. There's like something, yeah. There's not really. Maybe some energy stuff later on at 12, but that's more for people trading oil and then trading the markets. But we'll see. Right now, the dollar kind of pushing up into open. The NASDAQ, the ES kind of pushing up here. We'll see what happens here with the VWAP. We're right below the VWAP right now, getting very tight here on the NASDAQ at the VWAP there. So let's see what happens here. Like I said, this is pretty much that overnight range that we've been in. I think that 4,600 level is going to be a key level. We got that 98 pivot point right there to the downside, 502. So we got about an 80 point possible drop to that pivot point down there at the 14,500. We've been getting some pretty bullish moves here at the open lately. Is today going to be the difference maker, or are we going to get the break to the downside and start selling at open? We'll find out. We got about 9 minutes here till the market opens up, and we're just cruising right now. So we'll see how this kind of plays out. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out. It's 451 likes. We got 1,500 people watching. I think we should at least be at like 800 likes by now. 1 million likes, people. 1 million. Woo, here we go. All right, all right, all right. Tuesday, baby. Turbo Tuesdays. Turbo Tuesdays. TradeBait's not working. Let me see. Seems to be working for me. I just put an order, took an order away really quickly there, pretty easily. No issues. So right now we're sitting right here at the VWAP on the NASDAQ. The ES trying to get above the VWAP there. The NASDAQ now pushing up here through the VWAP. Kind of getting the breakout earlier there at the 75s at 8 a.m. and now starting to push up there through the 80s going into open. We got that 14,600 level there on the book map would kind of be a target here at open if we start to squeeze and try to get above that. Really not much above that right now liquidity wise. Most of the liquidity to the downside. You got that 560 area and then 550 down there. So you can see there's really not much liquidity to the upside. They're all just like stacked up right there below 600. So we'll see what happens here at open if we get some liquidity added up there. I don't love that there's no liquidity above 600 right now. I mean, there's obviously liquidity, but nothing like massive. There's nothing like standing out. Yesterday we had like, you know, liquidity sitting up there at like the 70, 80 level when we were at the 20, 30, 40s or whatever at open. But right now you can see there's not much really going on. So I'm a little worried. Could get a little choppy here. We're gonna have to just wait and see, baby. We're not saying long, we're not saying short. We're just waiting for the market to open and we'll see what happens. Wherever momentum comes in, that's where we're gonna ride it, baby. Right now we're pushing above the VWAP there. both the ES and the NASDAQ. Remember, we pretty much have that overnight just chop zone we're in right now. So the ES needs to get above the 84s. And you got the 74 to the downside. So 74, 84 kind of levels. And look at that. The NASDAQ just dumped down from 84. Look at it, dumping hard right now, actually. So like I said, just kind of worried about some chop here. Worried about the chop. Ugh. For I die. Ugh. You can see here on the 15-minute chart for the ES getting very tight here. Basically just this trend here, tight, tight, tight. Real tight, tight, tight. Real tight, tight. So we'll see how this plays out. Obviously, you know, whichever way this breaks is kind of where we're probably going to head towards or head to or go somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. Bum, 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 bum. 15-minute chart here, just kind of getting tighter and tighter on the ES. Ryan, the course is too cheap. Hey, I'd rather people say it's too cheap than say it's too expensive, I guess. $500, helping change people's lives. We're putting everybody else out of business, baby. We're like Amazon. Amazon of day trading communities. We'll put everybody else out of business and then we'll raise the price. Put all the other YouTubers out of business and then we'll raise the price. And destroy them on the back end. Patrick Wieland Prime coming to you soon. You'll have to just pay for a monthly subscription to hear me talk every day. Well, I guess you already do. $5 a month. I shaved my head because I'm a fucking man and I just did it. No other reason. I don't know why people were... The obsession that people have with why I shaved my head. Obsession. It's the weirdest thing. Patrick shaved his head. He had a mental crisis. Like, no, I shaved a mohawk. And the only way to get your hair to grow back after making a mohawk is to shave your head. There's no other way. You cannot make your hair grow back. If you have a mohawk, the only way to make it grow back normal is to fucking shave it off. The weirdest thing. I don't know why dudes are so worried about my haircut. I'm here to make money. Not teach you guys how to cut my hair. All right. The VWAP acting as resistance. Look at the NASDAQ dumping right now down. We saw all that liquidity. Remember all that liquidity there earlier? Look at that, 56. We should have took, oh my gosh. Right there to the 60s now. I knew there was something going on there. Looking a little spicy with none of that liquidity above 600. We're gonna have to go. We're gonna go to members only because I don't know, like why is there even a discussion right now about my hair in the chat? So the NASDAQ pulling back to that liquidity. We saw there was not much going on to the upside there, and there's the pullback now. The people in the chat like, I can't make any money trading, but hey, look at Patrick's hair. What do you guys think about Patrick's hair? I don't fucking know. Let's just make some money, baby. Money, 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 money. Here we go. 30 seconds till the market opens. 30 seconds, baby. We got 30 seconds. Still most of that liquidity to the downside here on the NASDAQ at open here. So see how this plays out. Do we pop off the 60s after getting denied there just now at the VWAP? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's open, baby. The largest and greatest entertainment on the planet is open for business. The NASDAQ straight down right now. The ES straight down right now. Down here to the 50s now on the NASDAQ. 47s. Let's see what happens here. Most of that liquidity down there at the 20s now, so will they sell through here? Liquidity down there at the 20s, so looking for that push through the 40s here. Beautiful move. Took a little short right there. Locking it down. Here from the 50s. Taking profit there at the 39s. I think she can still go lower though. Give it a little bit of time. This thing is just going straight down right now. I'd just be careful of a rip back up here. I want to feel like you want me. I want to feel in the morning. The ES testing those lows there at the 70 level right now. We got that pivot point on the ES down there at the 67s. Pivot point on the NASDAQ down there at the 500s. Right now, just in sell mode here. Sell, sell, sell mode. That 520 liquidity there on the book map right now, acting as a magnet, wanting to take out that 520s here. The only problem now is there's always a possibility of a quick rip back up. Just want to be careful shorting down here at the bottom, obviously. So there she goes. Both the NASDAQ and the ES sell, sell, sell right now. Be careful shorting down here if you haven't taken profit on your short yet. There's that 20, that 520 on the NASDAQ tapping. Or trying to. Oh man, this is a tricky one here, my friends. I just know that there's always a chance of like a 10-20 point rip back up here. And just like that, from the 20s back to the 30s. You got to be careful. Trying to short down here at the bottom right now. Especially on the NASDAQ. You get these quick rips back up. And they're like, so if you just shorted there at the 20s, now you just got stopped out for a loss. So you got to be careful. That 20 level is still just sitting there. On the NASDAQ right now. Get through the 20s here. Tapping 20s, tapping 20s. 22 low so far. Get through the 20s down there. 15's popping up on the book map right now. The ES just bounced off of the 70s. Still wants to get through 20s though. There it is, through 20s now. It's a seller. We got a seller. Sell, sell, sell. Buy, buy, buy. Down to the 17s, the low so far now. Where are we going to go from here? We've tapped the pivot point on the QQQ there at the 353.34s now. So the next pivot point on the QQQ is 351 down there. Watching here at the ES, trying to make a new low possible through the 70s next. We're definitely getting far away from all the moving averages and everything, so just want to be careful down here. They're bouncing it there off the 15s. Do they sell through 15s here next? Down there through the 15s again, tapping 18, 20s. And there she goes through the 10s. I think we're going to the 500s here on the NASDAQ at least. Just absolutely dumping right now. What a move. Down there to 504 on the NASDAQ now. It's a sell, sell, sell type of day. We bounce off that pivot point there at the 503, 504s on the NASDAQ now. And there's the pushback up 530s again. Right off that pivot point on the NASDAQ. We just bounced literally right off that 500 level. The ES trying to push back up off the 70s right now. We got that 21 EMA at the 74s, 21 EMA at the 50 level on the NASDAQ here. Trying to see what they're going to do right here. Got the dollar pushing back up. Will we bounce here? On the book map right now, most of the liquidity kind of sitting down there at the low. Still 66 is on the ES here, so see if the ES wants to test that 66 level next. I think Trade Evate's down now. Trade Evate's not loading. Great. Fucking trade it. Now my trade base is black screen. Classic. Are you kidding me? Trade of 8. Gotta love it. It's literally just a black screen now. This is what all I get. There's a black screen. I got nothing. I went to refresh it and it just fucking went black now. It was like lagging. I tried to refresh it and now she's gone. She's gone. Don't refresh it, Daniel. Whatever you do, do not refresh. Seth, you thought I used Iron Beam? What world? And like a year ago, maybe. What planet are you living on? What planet is Seth living on? Yeah, Trade of 8's totally down now. Classic. Checking out the Market Flow Trader community right now this morning. Breaking down some of the moves. Everybody in there popping off. If you guys want to learn more about the Market Flow Trader community, look at this guy making $1,000 with the Patrick Wieland Market Flow Trader setup there. Mateo, gotta love it. I love to see it. Got the community blowing up in here, baby. You got this guy getting short there at the 277s on the ES. Chadwick. All right. Love to see everybody winning, baby. You guys want to learn more about the Market Flow Trader community? You got the Market Flow Chatter, which is basically popping off all day, even when I'm not live. Usually Sage, Cheryl's in there posting trades, ideas, and stuff like that. And then you've got my full breakdown of all the different stuff I'm looking at, the course-wise. These are all the videos. We start with the basics. Even if you're a new trader, we go from the A to Z, the foundation, you know, candlesticks, indicators, support, resistance, volume, kind of breaking it all down there. Really high-quality videos. And I just break it all down for you guys, kind of everything that I'm using trading-wise and talking about, and some cool videos. So if you guys want to learn more, link down below. I can't even place a trade right now anyway because Trade of 8 is a black screen of death. Awesome. I think that might be a good time to walk away, I guess. Trade of 8. Why? Why? Fuck, I would have been the short right there off of the 21. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me right now? Come on. Come on, Trade of 8. Why? You only have one job and one job only, and that's just to work. I don't get it. I just don't get it. How can Trade of 8 not just, why does it not just work? Like, what are they doing over there? Like, are they like, I don't understand it. What are they doing? Like, they literally only have one job, and that is to make the platform work, and they can't make it work. Ninja Trader bought Trade of 8, and now Trade of 8 just is total garbage sometimes. Sometimes it works perfectly fine, other times it doesn't work. You gotta love it. I'm using the app and the web, nothing, it's just black screen on both. I just cannot get it to load. It was working for me earlier. When people told me earlier that it wasn't working for them, it was working for me, but now it's not working for me, so. Such is my life. On the 15-minute chart right now, you can see the ES trying to find some support down there. We pushed back up off the lows right now. Back up off the lows there. 73s now. Everybody typing in the thing. I get it. Your Trade of 8 works. Mine doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. Earlier, people said that theirs wasn't working and I was working. So I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm happy that everybody's trade debate's working except for mine. It's still just a black screen. This is all I got. One big black screen of nothingness. Nothing to do. Maybe I can just buy, sell. Nothing. Buy, sell. Oh man, market flow trader community over there just popping off right now. You got to see this stuff. You got to see this stuff, guys. If you are not, you're on the fence. You're like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to buy into this crap. Patrick's a scammer. I don't know. Everybody over here just popping off. You got Sage dropping the knowledge there live as it's happening. I saw Manny right here making $1,300 on this trade for Manny. Congratulations. Love to see it. You got Lovell getting his short for the day, one and done. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, people. One and done, baby. So yeah, if you guys want to learn more about the market flow trader community, there's links in the chat somewhere. So there's links somewhere. Someone's got chats, links, and there's links. There's links somewhere. Market pushing back up here, 45, 47s now, 550s. Still nothing on Trade of 8. Just a black screen. I've refreshed it like 5 million times. Classic. Why? Why do you have to do this to me, Trade of 8? Why do you have to do this to me? Why can't you just work? Market squeezing back up here now. We hit that pivot point down there at the lows of the 500s, and now we're right back up there. We talked about that idea of that pivot point this morning from the 80s down there to the 500s now. Well, let's go. All right. The ES got to get through that VWAP next. Got the VWAP there at the 560s on the NASDAQ right now. So get through that. Got to get pretty much VWAP the same on the NASDAQ and the ES right now. So VWAP coming up there as the battleground to get through. We'll see what happens if we get denied there at the VWAP. Not that I can even take a trade anyway, but hey, at least I'm watching. At least I get to watch it happen. Oh, it's so much fun. Yay. I love watching. I love just watching the market move. Nothing more fun than just watching the market move up and down. Yay. Manny's making money in the market flow trader community and watching the live stream. Let's go. If you guys haven't hit that like button, we got 757 likes. Let's go, baby. Can we get 1,000 likes here on the stream right now? Come on. I'm going to call the levels. Guess what's going to happen? I think it's going to hit the VWAP. Watch. I think it's going to hit the VWAP here on the NASDAQ. I think it's going to go to the VWAP. Let's see. Let's see if we'll hit the VWAP here. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I was right. I told you. I told you so. I told you so. I told you. I told you so. There it is. VWAP touched. Best day trader in the world. #1 day trader. Told you so. VWAP touched. 2 points. Cash it, baby. Cash and checks. Ching, ching, ching. Ching, 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 baby. VWAP touched. I think the market's going to go down now. Back to the 50s. Let's see. Let's gonna go right here. Oh, it went to the 50. I told you. I told you so. 45s now. I'm the best day trader in the whole world. Look at that, 45 now. I told you it was going to the 50s. It went to the 45s. Best day trader in the world. Are you guys not entertained? I told you so. Oh, it's going lower. What did I say? There's a reason I'm the best. There's a reason. I told you so. Look at it, down there to the 40s now. Yeah, baby. Got denied to the VWAP, and we're going downtown, baby. We're going downtown. The NASDAQ down there to the 30s. The ES sitting right there at the 21 EMA right now. Will the break through the 30s here next? On the book map, there's a bunch of liquidity down there at the 20s. See if we get down there to the 20s next. Then I can really tell you I told you so. Oh, baby, into the 20s now, 27s. He's too good. He's too good. Right now, the ES is holding up there at the 21 EMA, so that's supporting the NASDAQ right now, but see what happens here with the ES. Down there to the 30s, got the 20s on the book map. Next on the NASDAQ here, trying to bounce around the 30s now. Be careful in that middle zone, middle chop zone here. That mid chop zone, mid chop. It's not the top chop, but mid chop push here. Back up there to the 40s now. 39 to the 21 EMA on the NASDAQ here. 42s pushing up there. 43s. Mid chop zone. Careful about that mid chop. I don't like that middle chop. So you can see basically the ES is holding right there at the 70s. The ES is not really moving. The NASDAQ bouncing now. That was kind of a telltale worry with that ES holding there at the 21 EMA. Giving strength to push back up for the NASDAQ here. Will they break back to the upside here? We got the VWAP right there at the 76s on the ES right now, holding it down. Well, holding it down, something like that. 560 here on the book map for the NASDAQ. ES, bunch of liquidity down there at 68 still, 77s and 80s. Now the ES possibly giving it up. If the ES moves down here to the 70s, I think NASDAQ will start to sell as well. But you can see just basically chopping here, holding that 70 area for the ES right now. And that's giving strength for the NASDAQ to stay here at this level for now. You got the S&P 500, the SPY, QQQ trying to push. They're back above the VWAP on the ETFs right now, so we'll see if the ES wants to catch up and try to push up there above the VWAP here. NASDAQ VWAP at the 560s. Be looking for the ES to lead here and then try to push up for the NASDAQ. Some indecisive candles right there. Still just kind of in that chop zone here. indecisiveness. Look at that chop. That 50 level on the NASDAQ. Possibly rip up there above the VWAP here in a second. Look how the ES is just stuck right there right now. Just stuck. 60s on the book map, though, for the NASDAQ here. The dollar pushing up. 550 holding the NASDAQ down. They just added a bunch of liquidity at 55s. This chop right here. Eehee. Eehee. I want to get this thing above the VWAP. 15-minute chart just battling the VWAP right now. We can get back above the VWAP here. We'll get interesting, but as of right now, we're just having trouble. The ES little dip down there below the 74s again. NASDAQ still kind of holding on to the 21 right now. Like I said, possibly just start ripping up here, but the chop is very real. You can see here on the book map right now, just chopping between these levels. 58, 55, 57 up there now. Will the NASDAQ start to push? 50 again getting added liquidity. That 60 VWAP still up there. I think they want this over the VWAP. Let's see. They're adding liquidity right there at the 50s. Just pulled it down. The chop is real. The chop is real. The ES is holding up there at the 74s right now. The NASDAQ trying to get this push to the VWAP here. 50, 50, 50s, 55, 52s. 55s again. Trying to push up there. 55, trying to push. Get this push up there to the 60s. VWAP at the 60 right here. Right now, look how tight this thing's getting. VWAP once again denied on the 1-minute chart here. Denied. The ES just holding right there at the 21. The NASDAQ just holding right there at the 21 right now. They're both holding 21 EMA on the 1-minute chart. It's getting tighter and tighter here. The dollar broke out to the upside. The SPY, the QQQ, both above the VWAP here already. Just can't get away from it. The ES trying to push through the VWAP there. Someone's either loading up short here and they're going to dump this thing down, or I don't know what they're going to do. How long can we stay at this level? Do something already. Poke it with a stick. That 50 has been traded over and over. Someone's just trading back and forth 50. Like, hey, I'll buy 50, you buy 45. We'll sell back and forth to each other. I'll short 50, you buy, we'll short, we'll buy, we'll short, we'll buy. We'll just go sideways here forever. LOL, look at this chop right now. Once again, the VWAP getting denied there on the ES and the NASDAQ. But it's not done just yet. 5-minute chart not looking too hot right now. But it's not giving up. The dollar's selling off here. The one thing that I am kind of leaning towards more being bullish here is that the SPY and the QQQ are holding above the VWAP right now. So a little bit more bullish than bearish here with the SPY and the QQQ holding up there. But that means nothing at the end of the day with this chop right now. It could go either way. Oh my God. Just watching it just like ping pong back and forth between 40 and 50 right now. Just ping pong, ping pong. You want to play ping pong today? The NASDAQ wants to play ping pong today. Ping pong, ping pong, ping ping pong, ping pong show. Bumper cars. The ES above the VWAP here. Will that give some strength to the NASDAQ now? ES kind of making the move before the NASDAQ here. So let's see. Do we start moving on the NASDAQ? Try to push through the 60s here. Got to get above that 560 level strong. ES breaking out. NASDAQ trying to push. Should try to get a push through the 60s here on the NASDAQ now. Up there to the 52, 53s. Got 62 on the book map now. ES pushing up. NASDAQ struggling here, but still now above the 50s again. Oh, God. Is the ES driving? Is the NASDAQ driving? Who's driving this boat? Someone needs to communicate a little bit better here. And back to the chop. Got so excited for a second. NASDAQ back to the 40s. Welcome to Chop City, baby. Chop, Chop City. Party, party. Drink Bacardi. You can see the NASDAQ looking weak here. Failed breakout for the ES. The NASDAQ pulling back to the 37, 34s. And just chopping now. NASDAQ looking weak. There's the 520 liquidity sitting down there heavy right now. See what they're going to do here. Through the 30s, down there to the 20s next possible. On the book map right now. Or maybe just chop some more. Possibly just chop some more. And chop some more. Hey, man. Hear me? Oh. Oh my God, it's going, I fucking walk away and it goes straight up. Amazing. You gotta love it. Absolutely just love it. Don't you just love it? I love it. Trading is awesome. How does that happen? How do I walk away for 1 second and the market goes straight up? I don't believe it. Oh my, literally the moment that I walked away, my accountant calls me. I go talk to my accountant for 5 seconds and the market goes straight up. It's the curse. I'm telling you, I'm cursed. I am cursed. Insanity. You gotta love it. Anytime I walk away from the live stream, you know the market's gonna go up. So just letting you know. If I walk away, just fucking do something. The market's gonna move, always. Literally, where'd that candle even come from? I'm looking at the 15-minute chart and it's literally just a boner candle to the upside. What in the fuck? I gotta turn my phone off for now on. I'm no longer answering my phone ever between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. Fucking joke. That was silly. I mean, the reason I took it because the market wasn't moving, but I should have known. Guaranteed, like, hey, market's not moving. Let me take a phone call. It's gonna move. Perfect. Awesome. Super stoked. The SPY pushed right up there to that pivot point there at the 427.70 level. The NASDAQ getting stuck here, pulling back now. I can't believe this. Yay. Yay me. Oh, yeah. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and walk away because now I'm all frustrated and it's not worth it. This is what happened that day with the Chipotle guy too. Remember the Chipotle guy? The fucking Chipotle guy. I had to run around trying to find the fucking Chipotle guy. Damn Chipotle guy. Oh my God. What is happening right now? Is somebody tweeting? Look at that. The NASDAQ just jumped 20 points right there. Or yeah, like 20 points in a matter of one candle. 1 second. What is happening here? Who's tweeting? Who's talking? Someone's talking. Look at that boner candle there on the 15-minute chart. Just straight, absolutely up right now. You gotta love it. You've gotta love it. Boner candles, baby. Now pulling back here, NASDAQ below the VWAP. The ES there at the 280s, the ES push up there to the 86s, which was that kind of that high from the, not really the high actually. Yeah, it was the high. That was the high from the overnight, that 86 level we talked about earlier, that 86 level. So right now the ES pushed up there to that overnight high at the 86s. The NASDAQ kind of back up there. 355, 354 there on the ES. I mean, on the on the QQQ, sorry. Dollar pulling back here. On the book map right now, you can see bounce around there at the 50s, 14,550 now. Market ripping back up now. An interesting morning here. We weren't able to trade earlier. The market then just went sideways, and now we are just sitting here. Market pushing back up there to the 70s now. On the book map right now, we got the 75.80 level here on the NASDAQ. So thinking that there's a good chance we kind of push up there to the 70s here, or through the 70s on the NASDAQ here. That high earlier was 75. So let's see what happens if they're going to push it up there to 75 again, try to break through that high. There's still room to run for that next pivot point on the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ pivot point at the 599, so 14,600 pivot point there. So still room to run to the upside if it wants to squeeze higher. The SPY right now at that pivot point, but the ES still has a little bit of room up there at the 286s. So if the QQQ can start pushing through here, I think the NASDAQ will want to take out 70s and try to push up there towards the 600s now. So you can see right now 67s trying to push up there, 66s, 67s, trying to get through the 70s, and you get that move up there towards the 80s. And right now 69s trying to push up there 70 getting tapped. 70 tapping 70s there again. 68, 69 tapping. 70 tapping. 70 tapping. It just tap it in. Just tap it in. There's a 70 push. Thank you very much. I'll be here well, I won't be here all day, but there it is. If you guys want to learn more about how we trade, what we're doing, check out the Market Flow Trader community. We're doing it live right here on YouTube. We're not just calling the market, we're moving the market, baby. Well, let's go up there to the 70s now. The high on that little candle, 71. Trying to get this push through the 75s next. Needs to kind of just go. We don't want this thing to pull back again. We want it just to go straight through the 70s here. Make or break here at the 70s now. Dollar pulling back. Everything kind of sitting there like it wants to go. Like she wants to go. Like she just wants to go through the 70s. Wants to go through the 70s. '71, '72s. Ding, 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 baby. We making money. We're making money. Whee! Up there to the 77s. Let's go. Let's go, baby. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I say? We're going through the 70s. We're going to the fucking 80s. And there we are. At the 80s now. Cha-ching, cha-ching, baby. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. You want to make money like me? Well, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you, but there it is. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Market Flow Trader community crushing it right now in the chat right now. Market Chatter. If you guys want to learn more about Market Flow Trader, help me out. Get on over there. Check it out. Cha-ching, 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 baby. Check this out right now. We got Revin in there. We got the guys making money. Money. So I'm gonna sign off right now, or I'm gonna leave. I'll leave the book map open for you guys, but you can see we got the members over there taking profit at the 86s. We got the members making money. It's going to be popping off all day long as usual there in the Market Flow Trader community. Even when I'm not live on YouTube, we got about 100 people just constantly chalking. We got over 500 members signed up. We got Rasa making $1,000 a day. We got Robert done with day 2 of this Topstep making $3,500 a day. I don't want to say everyone's making money, but we're doing it. So if you guys want to learn more, there's the links there in the chat and all that fun stuff. So if you want to learn more about Topstep, you want to learn more about the Market Flow Trader community, we're doing it live every day. So I got to run, actually. I got to get my hair cut. You'd be wondering, like, what? You're going to cut your hair? Well, I got to get the little sides fixed a little bit. You know, a little shave on the sides. Make my head not look so big. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning for Wild Wednesdays. Another day, another dollar, Wild Wednesdays. I'll leave the book map open for you as well. If we can get 1,000 likes here on the stream, we got 848 likes. Can we get 1,000 likes? 1,000 likes, I'll leave the book map. If we can't get 1,000, I'm turning it off. Let's see. Let's see how many people are holding out with their likes here. Let's see how many people. Did we do it? Oh, $9.99. Sorry, I turned it off. Just kidding. We'll leave it up here. I'll leave the ES book map open. I think Sage is going to hang out for a little bit longer in the chat. If you guys want to learn more, come check us out. We're doing it live every day. Right now on the book map there, you got 290. Pretty much like every dollar on the ES right now in terms of liquidity sitting there. So I'll let it be for now. I'll let it be for now. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for Wild Wednesdays. Peace to the middle, just something. Peace to it. Peace to the Middle East.